Hello, everyone. So here I am live from my studio, and this vlog is all about putting things back. So I just came back from a trip, as you know, and I left things kind of just hanging there. And this is what my private room looks like at the moment. So, oh well, as you can see, we have a lot to do. So, what I would like to do is just live stream, talk to you while I put things back so you can also have a look at my stuff. So, first things first, the way that I like to do that, and I kind of love organization, so I can give you a few tips. And as you know, I'm a collector, so I need a lot of let's say organization skills to keep everything in place. It's still things go missing sometimes, but it's okay. I like to go around, so you can think of a room and then you pick just one spot and you start from that spot and you go either clockwise or the other way around. But then you stick to it. And if you have something that needs to come out, you just put it out for now. So I'll start here at this very spot where we are, and I have this, which is just a stand for a background. So I'll just put this back in the corner where it belongs. And right underneath me, I have some bags. And so I have some garbage, which will go out. And the bags, I keep them because when I'm traveling, for example, or just going back home with some laundry to do, I might need to take some bags with me. So I like to keep my bags. So I just fold them neatly. And I have the big bag of bags, which is one of those IKEA bags. And then all the other bags go inside. And then I'll keep going. So what I have here is, and when I stumble upon something interesting, I'll let you know what it is. So these are just some of the extra IKEA hangers I have, which go on something that goes there. My hanger goes there, but it's not ready yet. My whiskey from the studio, which is back, um, stays here on top of my fridge. Then I have the beautiful showgirl head, which needs to go outside, so I'll keep it here for now. Then I have a bag, which again folds and goes into the other bag. I had something that I needed to buy there because there were crazy amounts of wasps. And finally, my headphones, which I wish I had taken home, but these will go home. And then another bag, which will go into the bags. Again. Now I have one of these, and here I'm sure I have some costumes. So first thing, I have this bunny that can break, so it will go outside. And then we move on to this. So, right, so what I have here is some of my costumes. So these have to also go on hangers. So what I will do right now, I'll put them on the table because then I'll hang everything at once. And then I'll just first separate what is in here. So the showgirl costumes, they actually go inside plastic bags first, just like simple plastic bags. And then they have their own drawer, which is outside. But for now, as I told you, we keep going. So I just put the costume in a bag, and the bag goes outside. Next, I have some. So this is a steamer, big need for showgirls. And then I've got some of my gloves, which I don't really wear them much because they have claws. So that's really interesting. So whenever you see this kind of stones with claws, you want to avoid them because they get stuck on everything. They just did. but I like to use them for display because they're gorgeous. So I'll put them on the table right now. Also my gauntlets. Then here I have a few of my clothes that need washing. So they need to go home to be washed. So what I will do is I'll take one of the bags, so one of the big ones that I like. I brought it from Japan. And this bag will go in here. So this will be my laundry bag. So anything that needs to go home to be washed will go in here. There you go. Then here I have more stuff to hang. Inside this bag, I have things I've been looking for that I forgot to take home, like Fitbit, which it has charge, so I can just wear it. And of course the Fitbit charger. So again, this doesn't belong in here, so I'll just put it outside because this will go home with me tonight. This goes here outside. This is too tight. There you go. Done. These are some things that I can keep here, like tape and etc. So for now, they will hang in here. Right. So now what I would like to do is, so I keep going in this direction as I told you. Next thing I see is this big bag with headpieces. So the headpieces, they all stay outside. So, but there is more than this here. So first thing, I will take the headpieces out. And then I'll just put them here right next to me. Not that they're home yet, but just out of the way so I can unpack what's in this bag. So of course they got all stuck together. But here you are. And this beautiful one which has like a towel hanging onto it. This towel also goes into my laundry bag. Yes. Then let's see what's inside. So I have 2 more headpieces. So these need to also go outside to wait to go where they should. Oops. And I dropped a little powder. It's all good. But I dropped my powder here, so I'll just put it back, keep it here for now, and then I'll clean afterwards. Then I have here a necklace that will also go on my showgirl later. And some electronics and shoes. So I have these shoes that have their own place, so they wait here for now. I have lipstick. I've got this, which is my stand for the fan that goes outside as well. Makeup. My gimbal that also doesn't belong in here. Those I take with me. So I'll just put in my laundry bag. I will not wash it. And I've got my power bank and 2 of my lights. So the lights also have a home outside, so I'll just put them there. And the power bank goes into the laundry bag. So I have another empty bag, which will be folded and put into the bag. When I keep going, next thing I see are my fans. So next thing we see here is on the table. So I'll start to go over them. So first the shoes, they have their own place here. That's my shoe cabinet. So I'll just put them here where they will look super pretty. So I think I'll put the Barbie ones here at the top. And iridescent ones a bit closer to the eye level. There is more shoes, they will come. Then I got necklace, which again goes outside. Right, so now I have some hangers here and I have to start hanging stuff. So first I would need the hangers with the clasps, which I can't find right now. So I'll go from top to bottom. So I have here this skirt and I have my red dress. And I would like my model, the mannequin, to wear this. So I'll just put it on it and then we're going to dress it up later. Then these also need special, okay, this one goes into any hanger. So I'll just get one of the nicer hangers and then just put it there. And it's black. So we kind of color coded here. So we will go next to these things here. And it will show here in front because it's so pretty. And I just found some of the hangers with the clasps. So I'm not even sure if it's the right name for it, but then I can start hanging this here. There you go. So this one first. So these are very interesting. So, you know, like rule number one, the more naked you are, the sparklier you should be. So this goes hand in hand with this. So what it does, it's even when you take the cups off your bra, you still have like rhinestones here. So you have like beautiful adorned boobs. And it goes with this corset. So I would just also hang this corset next to it. Because here it's for whites. Then I have my corset, by the way, is arriving tomorrow. I'm so excited. So this I use to show, you know, people the difference between a very cheap corset. So you see you can really bend it and it has almost no waist. It's pretty much squared. And I'll show you the difference between this one, which now it's just going to be like a showpiece. And I think it will go here with the yellows. And a very nice one, which is a Catherine Ginder creation. So she's like a famous costumer. And look at the shape it has here for the waist. Plus, I can't bend it. So it's stunning. So beautiful. So let me just get another one of these to hang this one. This is actually one of the costumes that I wear and I'm taking on one of my next shows. I'll keep this here for now. But the costumes that I wear, mostly I keep them at home because then I always know where they are. So I'm not confusing like which studio is it and so on. I have another of my showgirl pieces. So I'll just find a little bag for it, but it will go outside as the other one. And then we have this one also needs to be hanged. I'll probably hang it there. And this also needs hanging. And this is my Catherine Delish robe. So it's a vegan one. And it's a model I don't think she makes anymore. So it's really special. And I hang it a little, but they're not made to be hung all the time because, you know, the fabric can give in with the weight. I will hang it for now because I don't have the bag with me. And also, this one is not that heavy, but I will not keep it hanging for a long time. Probably just for now so it can get organized here. But I will take it home soon. That's another thing that I always keep home. I don't bring my Catherine Delish here most of the time. I usually keep them home. Then they're quite designer pieces, you know. So Also, I like to wear them. It's funny, I don't want to buy something. I'm not one of those people who will buy something expensive and save it. I will buy stuff and wear them. So I don't want to keep them home. I don't want to keep them here in the studio, I never wear them. So I have some hangers here that I might use soon. Let me open this one and see what's inside. And now look, I can't believe I took all of these things. It's so much stuff. And now it's so much work to put them back. Uh, but it was a great festival, so I'm happy. So let me hang this one here. This will go, this is one really nice vintage piece. So it's super heavy, which is interesting. I think it's just the amount because the beads are plastic, not super heavy. But I think the whole thing together makes it heavy. Plus, it has the name of the performer here, which I love, and makes it really special, I find. So this one, and then let me hang the ones that can just. This is another one that's a vintage piece, and yeah, it's very interesting how heavy they used to be, and they're so unique. At least I could never find some of the same, which is a thing that has changed with time because this one, for example, it's so also so unique. I love it so much. And this one definitely doesn't fit me. I have a very long torso, but it's part of my collection. So these you can see, like the very unique designs. And this one, in contrast, I can show you, is a modern one. So first thing you can tell is the material is very, very elastic. So it's one size fits most. And it's actually much lighter than their previous counterparts. Then I have this piece, and so here I have another little bag, which I'll probably use for some of my showgirl costumes. Um, as I told you, they are all bagged separately. And normally I just use the supermarket bag, but I think as I have these handy, this is a nicer one. I don't know if I've shown my showgirl costumes yet online, but maybe one day I will. But not today. But they're like really, really cool. And people often ask how I got them or if I made them. And actually, no, I was very lucky. There is someone I know. It's actually my business coach. She's from the UK and she was closing part of her business there because she moved. And she was selling those. And I just was very lucky to be able to get 12 of them. And these are the ones that my girls wear. So this is also part of the pink costumes. So I want to put this close so I don't miss them. The skirt was my first idea for my pink act. And then I decided to change it to shorts. The costume actually came with shorts, but then I was like, I think the shorts are not too girly. Let me try and go for skirts. And then I found the petticoat. And in the end, the petticoat was such a nightmare. It didn't give me the silhouette I wanted. It would get stuck on my shoes whenever I tried to take it off. So I was like, you know what? Nope, that's not the thing. So I went back to the shorts and I had to modify them myself or alter them myself. And if you know me well, you know that my sewing skills, I'm sorry, my sewing skills are quite limited, but I can cut something and just change buttons that I can do. So I did, and I'm very pleased that I did because now it works really well. It's one of those moments that I snap the shorts, so it's really cool. Here are some of my favorite shoes. I found these in Greece, by chance, and yeah, they're amazing. So they'll go into my shoe cabinet, as always. And I have these, and yeah, there they are. As you can see, I just dropped stuff here on Sunday. I'm actually still tired. It's crazy. I haven't been this tired in my life. So there you go. I think those are all the shoes I took anyway. So done. Then here we are, and I found this bag here. And this bag has some of, well, first, as you can see, it's pretty heavy, but it has some of the stuff I was looking for. So first it has, and this is also another part of the pink costume, this bunny ears. I really like them. They're just a bit loose, so whenever they are in my head, I don't feel like very comfortable to move around. It feels like they're gonna fall, and they start to fall. But of course, collection piece. It goes outside. Just have to keep an eye on the time because I teach soon. So, and then I have these beautiful pieces. Nothing comes out. This is my bag with my extensions, which also leave at home because I also wear them privately sometimes. And then I have some hangers with this roll. And if there is one thing that I really hate is hangers. They get stuck everywhere, right? I really, really, really don't like hangers, but can't live without them. So, oh well. But definitely, if I could choose to have a wardrobe, a closet without hangers, I would. Such a nightmare. So this also is a piece that I like to show people because it has, this is a classic triangle bra in burlesque, and it has magnets here to open, so it makes it very easy. And this piece here actually has a very interesting story. I wore it on stage only twice. Yeah, I think it was twice. But I practiced a lot with it. And the funny thing is, on the second time I went on stage, it broke. But it broke at the moment I was supposed to take it off. So that was really, really good. Because, well, imagine if you had broken on my rehearsal just before I went on stage with it, right? But it didn't. It held back until the very last minute. So I'm actually very grateful to it because, yeah, I think it held onto it for as long as it could. So yeah. And then here the mother one goes in front of my vintage ones. And then I have another one. So these gloves also belong to the white costume. I don't wear that on stage, but I wear it for meet and greet. If you are not familiar, meet and greet is when you kind of hire someone just dressed as showgirl or drag or whatever you want, and they just come and entertain your guests when they arrive, kind of a host in a restaurant. This also goes back there. So everything has a home, thanks to my friend who's not here to help me today, but she helped me a lot to put this in place. Um, this goes outside because electronics. So I'll just put it here for now. So yeah, I use that for because it's not super super comfortable, and the costume is very old. And what happens when it's very old? The glue starts to wear off, and then it just doesn't stick anymore. So actually, every time I wear it, a lot of the stones fall off, and I can't imagine, like being on stage and just having my stones. Let me just show you here, so you can see where this is a cocoon dress from the 20s, and it's not a vintage piece, but it's made to look like one, and I think it's super pretty. This is just one shoe. Actually, this belongs to my small studio. It's only here to show, first, it's very old, but I wanted to show the different qualities of stones. So if you get really close, you can see how like this darker pink sparkles against these that have almost no sparkle. And that's pretty much the difference between glass stones and plastic stones. This is one of my vegan boas. I love it. And but it goes inside my glass, so I'll just put it outside for now. And another bag. So as I told you, we need a lot of bags here. Then I have my, yes, a hanger, of course, getting stuck onto everything. And then I have this jewelry holder, which for now I'll just put outside. But I love this because, so pretty. I think I got it online. I'm not really sure. I think because I remember seeing someone getting rid of one. I'm not sure if I got the one they were getting rid of or if I went and got one for myself later. So I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure you can get those on Amazon nowadays. And what I have here is quite a few of my books. So I'm crazy about burlesque, and there is stones under my feet. So I have this one that I haven't finished reading yet. And I have two of my favorite ones. So this one kind of tells the story of American burlesque, but also world burlesque. And this is the photographer going to performers' homes and asking to take pictures of them inside their houses. So these people have the coolest houses ever. They have crazy collections. So I love it, like how burlesque performers are kind of maximalist, so it's not just me. I found my tribe, these people. They also love to have a lot of stuff. So here it is. My books go upstairs. They have their own beautiful place, and then another headpiece. And yes, this is the only peacock one I have. Goes outside. Let me keep watching for the time. I'll do another 5 minutes and then I'll go. Then I have here some jewelry. So these I prepared kind of to show about the costume pieces that I have. And I'll keep these here because they can be useful for when I'm teaching history and costumes. This will go there. And then let's do one more bag, because then I'll go. And then this bag is done. It has just some flyers that I took and brought back. Another bag that goes inside the bag of bags. So I still have some stuff on the floor to reassemble back, which I don't think I'll do today. I'll come back on Thursday, to the studio, so I can do on Thursday. So these things I will leave here just to be assembled later. Sorry about the noise. Also, then I'll just pick the hangers so they're not hanging around. Hangers. Yeah, because it's also very hot in here, and I hope you're getting to the end of summer soon. So this nightmare will stop. It's crazy how hot it is. And sorry, you can't see my face. There you go. So here it's another little headpiece. We'll stay here for now. In this bag, I have some smaller stuff. So I think I'll leave this bag for now. And I'll go fix outside a little bit so it looks nicer. But then I'll finish this next time, because I also want to go and practice some of my choreographies I'm teaching. So here we're back outside. So here's my glass and the doll. I think I have some other boas inside of these bags. And this is probably laundries. So I'll just put in my laundry bag. Oh, bottle of water, great. And then here's my fan. So the fan I also want to put back because I think the wall will look nicer with it. There you go. So inside my glass, I have the this little bag here, and here I have all of, because right now it's just only here. It's not really assembled, and all of the screws and so on they stay inside. And I keep my boas in here, and sometimes like some decoration like this goes inside my glass. I do teach some workshops with the glass, and also I do photo shoot sessions with the glass. So there you go. And once this bag is free, one of my showgirl costumes can go in here. What I love about these showgirl costumes is they're like one size and everybody fits in them, which I love. Cool. So I want to do the headpieces because they stay over there. So this is where my beautiful showgirl head will go. So here I have a necklace that stays on my doll. And there she just gets the headpiece back on her beautiful head. Yes, there you go. Please stay. I think I'm doing something wrong here. I think it's just pushing against the back of the wall. There you go. It's good enough. This doll stays here, and then I'm just gonna put my dress on it. This is also from an act, but I'm not gonna perform this act in the next month, so maybe I'll take the dress with me, but for today, it's good enough to put back. So let me put this back here. And there you go. And close. Zip it up. It's so pretty. And then it's not really a necklace. It goes over the shoulders too. Goes here on top. Because this is supposed to be hanging on your shoulders. And I put on her neck the pictures of the people who have lived and died here. Or they're just vintage pictures we found. One of the two. And the last thing I want to do here is to put the headpieces back. So I will turn you around so you can see. So here is where I keep some of my showgirl things. So first I have the cherries that go on my glass. The last drawer is for the showgirl costumes. So I'm gonna put the ones that I put in the bags in there. So 2 nice bags and 1 supermarket bag, but it doesn't really matter. Nobody's gonna see the bag. They're just gonna see my girls wearing these when they are all glam on stage. Anyway, so just push, push, push. And here on top, I keep some of my jewelry and headpieces. So I'll just put them back here. So this one can stay just like that. And then I have this piece that the girls wear. There is like 3 layers, and then this one can go over here. Because then the bunny ears can be here. Please stay, because I'm rushing a little. Don't have much time today to keep you super nice. So if you just hold on a little bit, I can give you more attention next time. Let me try the other side. Why are you doing this? There you go. Stay, please stay, please stay. Then I can put this little necklace over this one. And I think this part is done. Then there is still a little bit that I put next to the head, which will be these headpieces here. So let me get. This is a really cool, also vintage piece. That's a cat hat. I love it. So this beautiful headpiece by Liu Boen goes here on this bunny. It actually can stand on its own, but I have a place for it. And this one, Japanese inspired koi headpiece by Minoshiko Mahabu, also stays over here on this other bunny. It's very light. And the last thing is here on this side, I have this mirror that everybody loves. And I'll get to place this little dog here. She stays here, that's where she lives. And then I have this big necklace piece that most of the time it stays inside my room, or I think it was at home. I think last time I wore it privately. But I kind of like to leave it here a little so it can give the extra sparkles. And last but not least, I have some stuff that goes in this right here. So for now, just cover you with this, and then I'll fix it later. So last thing is I'll take you to hang my fan onto my wall back, and I have like 80% done. So when I come on Thursday, it will be very quick. So let me just put you here. And this is my famous fan wall. So this is like napkin holder from IKEA. And then they just go here. And then I open my beautiful rainbow fan and I place it right here. And then I have this little foam to try and keep it in place. And then I see how it goes. So sometimes I have to put it a little in front or a little in the back to help it stay nice. And there it is. And last but not least, meet Roger. Hello, Roger. Because as I'm Bunny, he's Roger Rabbit. Cool, so that's it. That was my first live vlogging. So I hope you've enjoyed it and see you around. Bye.